Of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Ready God.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense from the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
If there was a wrestler, he could be any weight class he wanted. Get down.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25.
Oh, you missed. Missed.
For the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions
this guy
in
missed
that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here.
Jack Swagger.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Damn it. Wrong way.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You tried.
Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Chattanooga.
Come on.
That's what I was. Oh, he's living Sorry Daisy. Sorry Daisy's football team is trash.
Swooping in for the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Ow. Pass, followed by
and when he went down, he started the right ankle got turned, but things wrapped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
You know, I'm going to send, even though Jay's live streaming, I'm going to send it to Jay.
Oh, Phantom Flex.
I'm going to the store. Fuck this.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long.
This broadcast has been a little stressful. It is annoying that I should have to go through so much trouble to find resources to make Molotovs and all that shit to burn that. But I will be back on the next one. Unless I can make one right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm going to find some other nets real quick to burn. And then I'm going to close the screen.
When they call the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety.
So it's pretty much what are you talking about, Mark?
I'm talking about the opponent I'm facing right now.
Well, I can get a fast. I can get a farther.
Retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
Oh crap!
Oh yeah.
It was pretty simple.
An online player created a call guard.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your green board, right in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. They have to be careful on this.
That's so intelligent.
It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man,
kicked out again.
And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of
that was pass interference. Come on, ref. That was clearly pass interference.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Extra point now by Boswell. This a 16-point lead. That drive started with now a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, payday.
Steelers, here we go. Pop. Boom.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Called it when he was running.
Jackson now to return.
Hopefully.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Where y'all at when I need y'all?
Offense set to get this drive started. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. Then you got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. Carr going to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Seven yards there and a first down.
And there's a typical one by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he's a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me with enough touches, he can easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now Carr. Caught out right by Renfro. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
2nd and 6. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. Throwing on first down is Carr. This goes out wide for Drake. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in
Gooseberry. Ha.
And see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw is Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave you the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Didn't quite get the touchdown, but now they're really knocking on the door.
And if you're the play caller, now you're thinking to yourself, what is your sequence? Because you're not just thinking one play here just in case. You're looking ahead as well.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point. And that trims the lead down to 9.
All right, that's what y'all want to do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ray McLeod returns. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other side.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
Boswell for the extra point.
That crossbody went right through. Strong.
The offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
AJ again. Same person. Same player. Okay. No problem.
Pop.
Middle with the
Pop.
That's the beginning of the match again.
After the touchdown.
These actually.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now?
Oh, come on.
Do you try and run it more, or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a dump off here complete. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the
3 times in a row.
Yes. Because we twinning them. Go best friend. We killing them.
We are in for a good one.
New
As we're through one on EA
friend.
Sports.
Everything. Yeah, it's just me and my twinning them. Loyalty, everything.
And
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
oh, 3 times in a row and beat him all 3 times. That's embarrassing.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That wasn't even
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Carr completes it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
No tight end had more catches in 2020 than Darren Waller with 107.
Oh, so y'all just gonna let the Raiders keep moving forward? Okay.
Maybe we should just take the label off and call him an outstanding receiver.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I want to beat the Raiders.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
3rd and 18. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
I really want to get rid of Ben Roethlisberger.
They've had their way with this offensive line.
Get rid of him?
Yep, I want Colin Kaepernick.
Different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because
Colin Kaepernick.
He's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
What? Why you gotta be spiteful, Nero?
But it'll lead to a fourth down.
Get the Ravens quarterback.
Colin Kaepernick was a good quarterback.
This would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was
They made a 55-yard field goal. Okay. I'm done.
That kick, by the way,
All right. It don't matter to me. We are in the lead 23-10, so I don't care.
So not a surprise, but there's still
Yeet.
something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you
All right.
work on all the time.
Okay.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they
He's
adjust.
an angle thumb all over again, huh?
And he slips up past the
All right, I got a first down, so I'm teaching.
It'll be a gain of 17.
First down.
Pittsburgh first. That's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of
Hey, 3 people watching. You know, comment,
That's why Pittsburgh took
comment. You know, support your boy.
last in the league.
Words of encouragement in the comments.
Where the Steelers, they're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Greatly
It's greatly.
encouraged.
It really is. All right. Don't listen to Nero. Y'all can hear my buddies in the background. Don't listen to them.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
What? That was pass interference. That was obviously pass interference. Okay, whatever.
But it's second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And it's
All go ball.
as that one falls to the ground.
I would put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh,
He'll
great.
be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Oh, man. That was funny.
Looks like he's off to another
Funny
nice
as hell.
start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Obviously, a great start to the
As soon
season.
as he
doing it
hit
in
the
week one.
thing,
He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big
flashed
year.
right on me. I
Showed out
bounced
so
right
far.
off the top
You
rope.
did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How?
They've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
No.
And it's caught. Touchdown. It is his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Supposed to be Bailey.
Jackson now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The PC driver.
Las Vegas' offense back out there.
Big man that big ain't supposed to block.
Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun now for Carr. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll get this underneath to Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
I'm a little
because
surprised
their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carr to throw again. That's into the hands of Edwards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr
Ooh.
It'll be a pickup of 4.
You hit shit out that nigga.
Yet another first
You're
down.
not. Come on.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And now off to the races down the right side.
Ready, show alert.
And brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
You're not.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I may not.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Defensively getting the interception.
Wait, Gwen. Cuz got intercepted and it just ran it all the way back. That wasn't bad. Come on, Raiders. Y'all ain't. I messed that up. I don't care. Oh no, he actually caught it.
Jackson now the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this
7 seconds left.
23.
Oh. Ow.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do
flipped off the
anything.
fence.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now,
Bro, they just using their timeouts, bro.
3 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 4. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down
Torso's
to
on
Orlando,
break.
that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
Oh, snap,
report.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an
Dang, I ain't heard Coach in a while.
Let's see
What's up,
happening
Coach?
in week 2. We begin in the Midwest.
I love
Venerable
it, why he
Soldier Field
left
is the
WWE
site
again.
for Cincinnati, taking on Chicago in their home opener. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two.
Dang, Chicago, how y'all losing y'all home opener? That is just bad.
From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. It's Matt Jones with a touchdown pass there.
Ain't the Jets getting destroyed
Finally,
too?
we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going
Let
on
go
with the Cleveland
everything.
Browns. And
That's a little
this one
stupid.
going
Oh,
the
okay.
visitor's
Cleveland
way.
versus the Texans ain't bad right now. 10 to 17. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
That's
In the
stupid.
game you've been watching, it was
You're
Ben Roethlisberger who led
basically
the way offensively in the
let-
first
ooh, ooh.
half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back
Still don't want Ben Roethlisberger as my quarterback. Give me Colin Kaepernick.
I kicked out.
Let's run it down.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
Kill him.
Jackson
Just
now to
take him out.
return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Nope, he's out. Where do you think he's going?
And there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
He's out.
For second down.
To throw, it's Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Ooh.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot. See if we
Go
can shake
fast,
them up.
friend.
Boy, they hit that
We
one.
killing them. No friend. Get rid of them. I ain't gonna lie, that was a pretty catch though. Still suck.
So
Same job.
For a chain mover. They're all the way down
Come on,
inside the
Raiders.
40 now for 1st and 10.
Come on, Raiders, show me that y'all can really do something.
And he'll be taken down at the 33.
I swore I saw a flag on the play.
Nice shot on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player
I
of the
thought I
Week
saw a
from
flag on
last
the play.
week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up
3rd and
statistics.
6.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores and 24.
I'm all late.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? I just want to get out of here. Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Goes to the right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I had that one.
Good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Not again.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Not over.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And in for the Steelers touchdown. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers offense is running away with this one. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they're serving notice to the rest of the league.
Extra point.
We killing them.
Almost had him. He was in that nose gate for a long ass time.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out and thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Carr. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing his car on third down. And that is incomplete. Had the pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Get this time.
This is brought in at the 21.
Should've juked him.
7 on the return. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking this from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to turn their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
You wanna? Oh boy.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Here's Roethlisberger rolling to his right. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Okay.
He will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage,
nothing.
Not been very good.
Playing Madden.
Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Finally got my character in freaking franchise.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now it's Roethlisberger.
No, come on.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Boswell again with the extra point. And the lead will slow by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jackson now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
That's the only way I can outsmart
we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So they're forced to punt on 4th.
Cena gets over 100 overall.
Skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsell? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch the hand a little bit.
Get some talking
got a
points,
super
dig it all out.
That's what you get, a big-time producer. Keep him here.
One has Cena everything.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Steelers are on their way to
now
a
it's
2-0
lagging.
start. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, he stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will extend this big lead.
That's dope.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It's caught by Jackson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's
Panthers
safe to
beat
say
New Orleans,
defensively, the
okay.
tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And all the way down to the 37.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Well, he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, boy.
Now Carr.
Get back.
Ooh. 6 yards is the
Jeff, come watch my live stream, baby.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both
Come
ways.
on.
Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward.
4th and 22. Let's go.
And it's also fourth down now. It has been a rough afternoon.
Jeff, why he mad like that? Why he mad like that, Jeff?
How do you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys
You missed it, Jeff. The Raiders coach, he threw his clipboard down.
for their quarterback?
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas.
That's what y'all gonna do, huh?
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him. The Steelers offense now they head back onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Big Ben and the Steelers.
Should I embarrass them, Jeff, or nah?
At their own 24.
I mean, the score is 58-13, so.
He's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He's got him in, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. start, all smiles right now on that sideline.
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Lost man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Back to your bed. Alright, got out of it.
What?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, you watching my live stream now? You see this?
They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
What you see the scope, right?
Final drive in a lopsided game like this.
Well, so you know they just cheating for him now, right? At this point, right?
What has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
Hey, yo, where you think you going, cuz?
want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, this game was
All right,
decided
I ain't got time for this.
that completion there. It's going to artificially
Y'all want cheat, let's
inflate
cheat.
his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Why he mad like that, Joe? Why he mad?
It's going to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit.
Yo, but why he low-key look like Barry, though?
Make something happen,
Oh, God.
despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Look, they trying to coach again, the Raiders
Throw
coach.
again on second down.
Yo.
Carr. He's gonna
Yo, if you look at the Raiders coach, they show the Raiders coach to tell you he low-key looks like
Barry.
Barry.
Left now with 3rd and 1.
He's got the stunner.
Look at him! Look at him! Why he low-key look like Barry, yo?
From the gun, it's Carr. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's A.J. Cole.
Guess who they? And you see who they about to kick the ball to, right?
And no return here. Where will they spot it?
Man.
Just outside the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out on
Say
the
what?
field. And a few kneel downs should just about
No, I'm playing
do it.
franchise.
Defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use
Which
them
is
at this point.
basically my career because I'm starting off with my rookie season.
Yeah. That was a tough-ass match.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this
Oh! Should have threw it to myself. I should have threw it to myself.
You got the big
Knew I should have threw it to myself.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking
Yeet.
care of the lead because
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
you can throw a couple of picks. You can put
Ben, what are you doing?
That almost their first
Yeah, what is he
time
doing
into the
besides
ball
throwing
game.
it the wrong way?
Sights on it.
What are you doing, Ben?
Seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now
Screw it. We going for the Hail Mary. Hail Mary! Come on.
He's gonna let this
Yeet.
go deep, back over the middle. They've got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Exactly.
grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
70-13 now, technically.
Boswell for the extra point.
He's young up the score.
Yeet.
Now, this one was over a while ago.
Out the flat.
Expanding 3
Who just commented?
You're not running, Alistair Black.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Malachi.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing.
He wants to run
right at this point.
instead of fight.
Left because victory, not a chance now.
Jeff is like, me, the ball.
Because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need
Oh,
to do
at least it wasn't as bad as our opener against the Rams. I think it was the Rams. I think we played against the Rams, our opener.
How they handle the waning
I
moments
thought-
of this one.
I got 4 interceptions.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will be caught by Edwards.
Nah, 8 seconds left. I ain't scoring.
No.
No, I ain't going again.
A big offensive explosion.
Oh yeah, that's game. It's definitely game.
Stay out there.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep
I won by
winning.
count out.
They will gratefully accept them. Win. It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
Like, who's your team, Jeff?
That match was trash.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win.
Okay, I'm not gonna do y'all dirty like I did the Raiders.
To 2-0, and they'll have another home date next week against the Cincinnati
Unless you want me to do,
Tennessee
unless you want me to do the Raiders dirty, unless you want me to do the Broncos dirty.
And they will be at home next week.
Tennessee Titans are pretty good this
The
year.
Miami Dolphins.
There's two teams I'm not gonna do dirty. I'm not gonna do the. I guess I'm not gonna do the Broncos and I'm not gonna do the Eagles dirty because Quinn is watching.
What, Todd?
And Quinn, hey Quinn, if you still watching, Jeff said he want me to do the Eagles dirty.
Don't do the Titans dirty now. The last time they were good.
I can't make no promises.
Oh, I fought the same guy again.
I can't make no promises. I can't make no promises. The Bengals.
What about the Browns?
Yeah, that's who we play. That's who we play next. The Bengals.
Johnny,
How bad?
Gargano?
All right, Jeff. How bad do you want me to do? How bad you want me to do the Bengals?
Oh, he left.
How what?
He left. That's funny.
Score 50?
Second. First time he got
I'll
pointed
try.
out.
I'll try.
This time he quit.
Okay. I'll try not letting them score. I'll try not letting them score.
From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
This is funny.
It's week 3 of the NFL. On
Yeah,
EA
but those little
Is it bad? Is it bad? I want a new quarterback.
yeah. Well, it's not a bad thing because Mr. Waffles
EA Sports coverage
Further.
of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field.
he hasn't got
Tonight, it's
one,
week 3,
but
and we've
at
got
least
good
one
news.
championship since he's been there.
Cincinnati Bengals
Yeah, he has. He's got a couple since he's been in Pittsburgh.
Thomas.
Get him. Get him. Stop him.
Still not a
Sit your
bad
foot.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
There we go. Oh, yeah, shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, Mark, you should come watch the live stream too.
take this
I will after.
around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second
Fair
down.
enough.
Yeah.
The numbers for Mixon last
Kick
week.
out.
There was no answer for him
Yep,
defensively.
I called
Over
it.
200 yards, 2
Kicked out early.
touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all,
33.
For the
hoping
ref.
you get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them.
I said
What you're
Gore,
also
the
hoping
ref.
is that the guys who have to play for them. The next
4 and
Ronald's done that
3.
before.
and those
He's
guys
done that
take care of
before.
business.
No gain on the play.
In
Nice
ECW.
job defensively. Likely forces a punt situation.
Hey,
He
Jeff.
done that in ECW.
So
There was no rule in
Go
ECW.
put on the punt.
All right.
He's only asked to
What?
punt once in
Really?
the victory last week as
Oh,
he
and it's
sends
coming to
this
me.
one away.
What's up? What's up? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Steelers here ready to go to work for the first time. And the grizzled vet, Ben Roethlisberger, bringing him out now in his 18th season in the National Football League. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down set.
Roethlisberger, oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move.
I've got
and able
most
to
of
catch
my
it and try and get
opponents
upfield and gain additional yardage.
Ben to throw again. They'll roll him out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Roethlisberger. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Trey Jeter, 29-yard catch.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second down and goal. Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
I'll be right
You've
back.
got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the
20
three
receiver
down, and you
touchdowns
score on your
already
first down.
at the beginning of the season. Let's get it. Let's go.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
So good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And how about the rapport that these two had last year as rookies? Exactly what the Bengals had in mind when they made Joe Burrow the first-round pick and T. Higgins the second.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Burrow. Off the mark, incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Yeah, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described.
Say what?
Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Yeah, it's only 7 points. They can still, they can get a touchdown.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball.
If it was bad as the other game where I killed the Raiders, it was like 64-13, and then yeah, oh god.
Hold it for just a short game.
I killed the Raiders. The Raiders died. All right.
And this kick
kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
That's just...
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it
Second
helps
week.
him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Not the pace.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator.
13-0.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
I don't really play it at all now.
All I do is delete it, and reinstall it.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals offense returns to the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Flag comes in, this might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon,
come on, yo.
with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This is Mixon on the draw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Oh, why you mad, bro? So why they mad? Why you mad? You know what? I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna do something reckless here.
The line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's going to take another shot here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards first down.
Nope.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5.
I just trade in the disc version.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Look at that. That was a pretty catch.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 first-down touchdown passes down for Roethlisberger. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting.
I want it to be 24, but you know.
Extra point now by Boswell. And it is now 21-0. So that drive of 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, Darius Phillips. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Burrow on first down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City, and it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to let it go again. He's got it in, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He finds his target, Ebron. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. McLeod now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And fine chase on the right side, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll go right back to chase. That's caught again. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Stanley Morgan, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Okay.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. McLeod now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Burrow on 3rd down. Mixon with a first down and more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And so much of football is about mismatches, and here they're going to line their running back out wide to the right, and I think defensively there's a little indecision. They weren't quite sure how they wanted to defend that, and they weren't able to until he was way downfield.
Takes this to the 45, not much space after that broken tackle. There on the tackle, Mika Fitzpatrick. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. A carry here for the big tight end. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball down as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly
After this game, I'm going to get off. I'm going to stop streaming. I'll probably watch that game.
I'm going to play
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
Yeah, because I haven't had any issues with the digital.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. That's caught. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage.
Felipe, he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, here's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point put through by Boswell. Lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And Jamar Chase won the 2019 Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top receiver while at LSU. And the guy who's doing the passes there, Joe Burrow, now he's quarterback at Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Oh, now Hopkins slow to get up here. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 1st down, Mixon. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Here's a give to Mixon. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
23 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that. Oh, he fakes a spike. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow will throw. That is caught. It's Uzomah. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. This is intercepted.
Again?
Picked up by Justin.
What?
The ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.